Kedei shelo yomru mizbeach ochel gazelot. Why? So that people would say that the Mizbeach accepts stolen property, so to speak. Mizbeach ochel. They're personifying. They're anthropomorphizing Mizbeach. Look, there was during the early Maccabean times, there was one renegade princess who kicked the Mizbeach, called the Mizbeach what? Lupus, lupus, which means wolf, wolf. You're eating up the karbanos and you're wasting people's money. So the Mizbeach is personified sometimes as something that eats. Sometimes the Mizbeach is compared to a living being that eats on its own, like here. Sometimes the Mizbeach is compared to what? God's table. Even though God has a table in the base of Mikdash, he puts his bread on his table. That's his shulchan. It also says in the Navi that God's Mizbeach is like God's table, so to speak. And then Chazal said that when Kohanim get their priestly portions, it's like they're eating off of God's table. Which there's an awkward thing and say, so every table is therefore a Mizbeach. That's not what Chazal were saying. That's a later Jewish folk belief, right? Don't sit on a table because the table is like a Mizbeach. Technically speaking, yes, the table of the tzaddik, when you have a person who eats in sanctity, so his feeding the tzaddikim is like offering a korban, but not every table is like that. That's a shulchan before Hashem. That's similar to what we saw where just at the beginning what we were talking about now. Okay, the Netziv says that you have people sit around the table, so that's what it means. But that doesn't mean every single table. That's talking about the table of the people who who love God, tzaddikim. Doesn't mean if you have a table of Rishayim, so that's not a mizbeach. An astam table anywhere in the world, or a table that's meant for books, even this table, which is not a table meant for eating, so we don't have that.